Hi guys, and welcome to the Tack Cave. I just thought I'd put together another little sales roundup for you and a very mini micro haul. I'll do that first actually. On Sunday, was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. We went to a local church, like Christmas fair thing really, and there was a few sort of bric-a-brac stalls, and I found a couple of bits. These were cool actually. These, I wasn't sure what they were when I first saw them. They have little letters on. I've got two that are N's and one that I think is an E, but they're actually make is it Mattel little transformers. So the N, see this one is an N. Little head comes out there, that becomes his legs, then he's got arms. So they're little like transformer robot things, and then this guy transforms to look like that. I paid 30p each on these. No idea what value that there is in them, but I love this sort of stuff. I've been buying and selling vintage 80s toys since I started doing this, and I just can't resist them. Haven't really done any research, so no idea if there's any value in them. I'll probably just bundle them together. So there was those. Same store for another 30p. It's not great value in these either, but it's part of this Tomy series of little like wind-up clockwork toys. Can't make it go now. There you go. That spins around. You have to put the balls in. There's a whole series of these. I don't think there's a great deal of money in those. I'll probably shoot for about a tenner for that. But yeah, 30p, wasn't leaving it behind. And then they had a store where there was loads of books and loads of media. So I scanned a few bits. 2 Sims 3 expansions and a Cutting It DVD box set. Paid £2 for the 3. I expect they'll go to FBA. Well, the Sims might go better on eBay, I'm not sure yet. And then I scanned a load of classical that they had, and there were 3 bits that had fairly good value on FBA. So I grabbed 3 for £1 of those. So that's the tiny haul I've probably ever done. I doubt there's going to be much in the way of hauls between now and New Year and beyond really. The boot sales that I go to most are finished now. Plus we have that mountainous haul that I shared last week to be going on with, so we don't need a lot of stock anyway. So yeah, I thought the rest of the video would just be sales. I'll share a few interesting sales. So if I just go into screen share, hold on, no, that didn't work. Okay, so if that has worked, you should see Snoopy. Now this was a sale on Etsy. I have nothing to do with Etsy. Andrea deals with Etsy. She puts vintage toys and games pretty much, a few bits and bobs. We don't have much on there. And this was listed, and I was shocked and stunned when she told me it had sold, because this was listed at £50. As you can see, vintage Snoopy plush with green hoodie. And yeah, sold for 50. Andrea picked this up as well as one of her finds and paid £1 for it. So great sale. We did lose a bit on the postage. I think we only had £6 postage on it, and it went tracked to New York, which cost £12 or just over £12. So yeah, lost a little bit on postage, but I'm happy to take that for a £50 sale from a £1 item. So yeah, he was quite amazing, as was this. Now I shared this on my Facebook page, so I'm sure many of you will have seen me talking about this already. This was the Hero Quest that I made a video of about 3 weeks ago or so. I elected in the end to send it to Amazon FBA, so this was sent up to the warehouse, and I priced it pretty high, $149.99. But it's gone, as you can see there, it's gone to the Netherlands. And yeah, chuffed to bits. I didn't go in and get the breakdown of fees, but there will be a hefty chunk of fees on this. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, amazed at that. This was from that jumble sale. Well, it was in the video where we shared our haul from the jumble sale, where they were charging £5 to fill a massive bin bag. So this owes us like £1 at best. I've just gone into the item to see what there is currently listed. It's currently 1 at 100 in good condition, 1 at 124 very good, and then 165. So yeah, I'm surprised these don't have any extra pictures. I think I uploaded like 5 or 6 pictures with mine. It's when you're asking somebody to spend over £100 on a used item, I think the least you can do is add a few pictures. So yeah, that was that. Chuffed to bits with that one. If I can get out of there, there we go. So that's the Hero Quest gone. From the same jumble sale, I picked up this Sony Walkman. It's just a radio, FM, medium wave, long wave radio. Really nice little thing, and this sold within a day at 25. So maybe I pitched it a little bit low, but I pitched it at the top end of what they've been selling for. Mine was boxed in wonderful condition, really clean. Tested it, it's all fully working. Had all the paperwork and stuff with it. So yeah, that sold fast, and like I say, that was from that same filler bag jumble, so it owes me maximum of £1 or something like that. More Nerf stuff. This was all from the local eBay snipe I had. Somebody was selling off a big bundle of Nerf stuff. It had a Havoc fire where the gun was broken, and I showed in the last pickup. I've been selling off the parts and pieces for that. I sold another, for some reason I had 2 ammo belts. The other ammo belt went for £23, I think yesterday. This was a bundle of just random guns from that haul. That one at the back there should have a long barrel. That's a Long Strike, and then various other ones from the same sort of series of guns. And yeah, they sold pretty swift for £42.99 with £7 shipping, so just under £50 all in. And they probably owe me, that bundle owes me about a £5, I'd imagine. So yeah, happy with that. These bullets are just cheap Poundland ones that work perfectly well with these N-Strike guns, and it just helps sell your items. So I had a few of those in. I think they're 20 for £1 in Poundland. These I'm glad to see the back of. I picked these up way back in the summer. I bought like 30 odd box sets off a woman for £1 each, and it included 8 of these. And I didn't realise, I don't think I realised when I showed them in the haul either. I only realised when I came to list it that it was missing one. I had all bar, I think it was number 3. So I had to order a number 3 to make it, you know, a saleable listing really. So I got one off Amazon. I think it cost me about a £5 all in from Music Magpie or someone like that. So it ended up owing me what's that, about £13. So it's still not too bad, but I did drop this once or twice to get the sale. It just wasn't getting any interest, with shipping on top. But yeah, they've stuck around for quite a while and finally gone, which is cool because it was so bulky. They're great big sets, 6 discs in a box. So yeah, happy to see the back of those. Likewise with this has been listed for even longer. I actually bought this going back, I don't know, year and a half, something like that, and just hadn't got around to listing it. Finally listed it back in sort of September time maybe. And it's an RAF dress jacket, but they're pretty much common as muck. There's loads on eBay. They weren't selling for much. I did fairly well looking at completeds to get that, and that was an offer. It was listed higher, had no real interest, and then somebody offered me 25 out of the blue. So I just took it straight away. Didn't counter offer, just said, yeah, this has been hanging up in my office since we closed the shop, and yeah, I just wanted it out of the way. I keep moving it around to try and get to shelves. So yeah, I'm very pleased to see that go. It cost me £8, I seem to remember, so still a bit of profit in it, but nothing amazing on that one. Oh, I thought I'd share this. It just surprised me. I listed these about a week ago on one of the coldest days of the year so far. And there's me sitting in this office thinking it was freezing, listing sun cream. In that huge haul I got loads of sun cream, all this same brand, Ultra Sun Sports, all different sizes of packs. I listed the biggest ones, these, which are 500 ml, and yeah, went high at 30 quid each with shipping on top, and one sold pretty quick. So yeah, I'm going to get the rest listed now. The thing is about sun cream, you'd think, well, I thought it's way out of season, but of course it's hot somewhere all the time, and people are always going on holiday. A lot of people escape the British winter and go somewhere hot. So yeah, the demand is always there. So I'm going to get the rest of that listed now, and they owe me about £1 a pot. So good money on those. These took a while to sell, and I had to drop them a little bit. I had them a little bit higher than that, and then dropped them to 15 with £2.99 shipping, and they went. Yeah, and these actually, I bought these just before I met the guy who ended up selling me that mega haul. It was on the stall just before him. Paid £2 for the pair, and yeah, pleased with that. Nothing exciting, but a solid little sale. These Danelectro Cool Cat Fuzz V2s, these are guitar effect pedals, and they came as part of that job lot as well. I did pay up on these. I paid £15 each on them, so not masses of profit when you take off my cost and the fees. There is shipping on that as well of £4.99, but hopefully these will just tick along. I sent some up to Amazon as well, and they're priced up higher at Amazon, so if I can sell them up there, I may send the rest up. But pleased to see those starting to tick along. This Thomas Train, yeah, cool little sale. Sold really quick. I think this sold within 24 hours. Owed me £1 from the car boot sale. It's an electric, you put batteries in it, and then it plays these little records effectively. Plays different nursery rhymes and stuff. Had a little bit of damage on the coupler there, as you can see. Otherwise, pretty good condition. So yeah, owed me £1, and that sold straight away for 20 with shipping. And this one has been sat around for ages as well. I picked this up with another, what do you call it, dictaphone. I bought the pair for £5, and the other one was the Boots own brand one, and it was just rubbish. It didn't work at all, so I binned that one. And then there were another 8, I think, of these Steno cassettes. I think I had 10 to start with, and I sold all the other ones off at £4 each. And then this just hung around and hung around. I dropped the price a number of times. I think it was because of this damage on the inside of that cover part there, which was caused by battery leakage. The inside of the battery compartment was great, but had that little bit of damage there, which I think was just putting people off. So yeah, it all came down to price, I think, on that, and dropped it a couple of times, and was more than happy to get 45, considering the tapes that I sold off put me into plenty of profit on their own. So that was all profit when that sold after fees. Okay, I think that's the last item. Right, and you should be back with me. So there you go, just a quick one. I thought I'd share a few interesting bits and my micro haul. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.